Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Money Huddle Double Dribble with Kobe. What's good, Kobe?
Yo, 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 what's going on, yo?
Hey, it's the NBA Cup, and this is what it all comes down to: early season drama, and
So,
that's what I love most about it, bro. Like, I really do think this is the best thing to happen to the NBA in terms of keeping guys invested early on because people want to slack or take rest days. Like man, I remember like 2 years ago, Kawhi Leonard didn't play for like the first like half of the season because he was just on rest. Like
yeah.
now these guys have a reason to like give it their all early.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about the NBA Cup?
Me personally, I love the NBA Cup. They implemented this about 2 years ago now. So, I think it's a really good opportunity to get people involved in the sport. Um, you know, I think it's good for the players and it's good for the NBA. I think it works out for everybody, and the fans love it. So
And
it's just
like
win-win for everybody. Win-win-win.
bro, imagine yourself like being like the 11th guy on the team. You don't get paid that much, but if your team wins this NBA Cup, you get to split some cash. Like
100%.
that's what's up, bro. Give these either even give them the bench players something to play for. Like you
Oh
get
yeah.
like your little if you get your little 5 8 minutes a game, you about to go all out.
No,
I'm
for
doing
sure.
all I
No,
can.
for sure.
So
Definitely looking at the OKC and the Spurs deep bench, they might be pretty happy at the end of this cup.
hey, speaking of the Spurs, great segue. Newsflash: the Spurs are 5-0 for the first time ever. Right now, one of your top Western teams, the Spurs, are doing very well, and your predictions looking pretty slick. If they keep this rolling, Wimby could be MVP doing all this.
100%. 100%. Knock on wood. Hopefully, he does not get any type of injuries or anything of that sort. But hey, man, I and that and so our let me ask you a question real quick. Would you take this Spurs team right now as it is, before knowing what they do in the playoffs, against a Spurs with Timmy Duncan and Manu Ginobili?
So I come from a family of Spurs fans. I am the only non-Spurs fan.
Hmm.
And so I would be very, uh, very wrong to say that I would take this Spurs team over a Timmy Duncan, Ginobili, TP team. Like I can't do that. I can't say that right now
Okay, would you
because
say potential wise?
they have the potential. The
Okay.
problem for me is I don't really trust Keldon Johnson. If you were to pair up a Keldon Johnson
Mhm.
versus a
Anybody?
bro, honestly, there was a lot of small forwards on the old Spurs team that were pretty good,
I
and
don't
they
think he
weren't
could have guarded Bruce Bowen.
that. Bruce
You
Bowen was
know,
one of my
um,
bro. Bruce Bowen,
I don't
there's,
think he
there's
could
no
have
way.
guarded a boys Diaw. You
Boys,
know,
yeah,
was a dog.
yes, like bro, I'm telling you, like there are some guys on this Spurs team that I'm not sold on yet,
Hmm.
but they aren't fully healthy either because
Yeah,
Sochan's still gone.
yeah.
So if Sochan could come back, they might have a legit roster.
Oh, 100%.
Because I
I
think he's
do
a
like
dog.
his ability. He does give me a boys Diaw a vibe. He's big, lengthy. He can pass the ball. He can play make. Um, dunk it. He can shoot a little bit. He's not known for shooting, but he can shoot it. He can make the three. So I think they definitely have enough potential to get on that level. I don't think right now they're on that level. And we got to be specific on which team we're talking about. I'm talking about the team that beat the Cavs. The with LeBron. So LeBron's first finals. I'm not talking about the OP. Which I still do think that team was really OP. Like, don't get me
It
wrong, but
was.
I mean, I don't think that team is as strong as the team that beat LeBron with the Miami Heat.
No, that was a different type of Spurs team. The
100%.
ones who beat the Cavs, we can talk about it, but the Miami Heat Spurs, whoa,
Whoa,
that team was insane.
whoa, 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 whoa.
I
Yeah.
don't know, like that team, they should not have won that game, well, that finals, but they did, and I can't go against those men. But I will congratulate the Spurs right now, 5-0, first time ever, breaking history. Franchise has something to look forward to. They've had
Oh,
a few bad years since Kawhi left. So this is a big bounce back for them. And built through the right way, through the draft.
I mean, does this show that either like you know who won the divorce? I guess between the Spurs and Kawhi, because a lot of people pointing the finger at the Spurs, a lot of people pointing the fingers at Kawhi. So like, who? I mean, I don't know. Maybe this is good karma going back around to the Spurs. I don't know.
I gotta see another year because I kind of think Kawhi won the divorce currently because he went and got a
Just because
ring,
he won a chip. Yeah.
and then he competed to try to win the Western Conference. When last year when he was healthy, he competed. Like
Which is
they were
which is fair.
so like I think the teams he's bounced to, he's done pretty well for himself when he's healthy because he has had a lot of health scares. But currently, in the long run, I think the Spurs won because their picks that they've been using with that trade has been helping out a lot.
Oh, 100%. Oh,
But
yeah,
over
they
career
traded
wise,
everything down from Kawhi. They traded DeMar. They traded DeJounte Murray. They traded everything down, and they ended up getting Victor Wembanyama. And I think overall, like just one chip won't make a difference against like five of them. If you think that Wembanyama is a generational talent and that he is, I think he's gonna get
yeah,
a
I think
lot, and he's gonna be one of the best to ever play the game. That's just my opinion.
the last laugh will be the Spurs in this Kawhi Leonard trade because I do think that the Spurs will be contending for championships in the next 6 years. Like throughout this, from now to the next
Mhm.
6 years, they're going to be a threat.
Oh yeah.
So uh, I think the Spurs will have a last laugh if they get one ring with Wembanyama
Hmm.
and they compete for the rest of his career or for the mid part of his career, then they win this trade for sure.
Hot take. I got the Spurs winning the NBA Cup. Hot take. That's just
Oh,
me.
we are. Hey,
Hey,
wow,
that's
man,
just me.
this man got the best segues because we going right into the NBA Cup. That's what it's going down this Friday. Today, Halloween, our first round NBA Cup games. We're gonna go with the first five that we like because there's 8 games tonight, but we only like 5 of them really that we want you to watch. We want you to enjoy and really invest in even when you're betting, because there's the other 3 games we didn't choose. They're not the hottest games. They ain't the most appealing to us. You
Hmm.
gotta be a real fan to watch those 3 games. But these first 5 games that we got are the ones you gotta watch. Starting with my Celtics plus 1.5 at the Sixers over under 233.5. The Celtics are not favorited because we are not that good. But
I think it's only because the 76ers already beat them.
that is very true. However, Jalen Brown will return, and I do like that. That's going to help us out a lot. What do you think about this game?
Honestly, I think the Celtics get their get back. I'm going with Jalen Brown. I think last time kind of threw a little bit of dirt on his name. I'm not even gonna lie. Uh, they played because he got showed up by a rookie. I will say. So I think he's gonna step up. He's gonna be like, "Hey, this is gonna be your welcome to the NBA moment. I'm gonna show you why I'm a Finals MVP."
I really do think he's going to be able to do a lot in this game. There's not a lot of defense for the Sixers. They
Uh-huh.
are a very strong offense, and that's why I think it's going to be a shoot or shoot or be shot. Like they're going to be shooting all day in this Sixers arena. We aren't the best shooters on the road. I will say that. So our defense is going to have to play a big role here because guess who goes off at home? Joel Embiid snaps at home.
But that's what I'm saying. Joel Embiid, I think is he playing tonight?
Good question, actually. Good question. Let me make sure
I was
about
about to
that
say.
real quick.
I was about to say because honestly, the key matchup is Jalen Brown VJ Edgecombe. If Jalen Brown can, well, I will say Tyrese Maxey is going to get his on Anthony Simons. Anthony Simons is not a defensive player. Um,
Yeah, he remains out. He is not playing tonight.
so I think if JB, oh, I got Celtics. I'm not even gonna lie, I got Celtics. I think Celtics impose the will on um 76ers. That's what I'm saying. JB, he's gonna step up. I think last time he got embarrassed by a rookie, which is like not likely for him. It's not. He dunks on people. So I think tonight he gets to get back.
Oh, snap. Joel Embiid is not on the injury report anymore.
So he's playing tonight?
It's still questionable, but he's not on the injury report. He was on the injury report the last games he missed. He's not on it today, but he's not a full go. But Paul George is the only one that remains out.
How about McCain?
McCain is he is out.
Okay.
So it's a tricky one, man. Joel
Mhm.
could be in,
Mhm.
and if he's in,
Mhm.
we are in trouble because we don't have no one to guard him. There's no one to stop him.
Who's your
He'll be doing
starting
whatever he
center
wants
right
to.
now?
Hmm?
Who's your starting center right now?
Bro, it's a young buck, bro.
I know you
And
guys don't have Al Horford anymore.
we don't have anyone of merit to really contest with a veteran. Because, bro, it's not just about him being tall, big, doing whatever he wants to. He's
Mhm.
a veteran. So Luca Garza, Chris Boucher, like, those guys aren't going to do anything against him.
No, no, they're really not. But I will
Dude,
say defensively, he could. Joel Embiid, he's been a liability on defense. So if he's defensively liable, then that would be good for the Celtics. But I don't know. His offense is always there. So um,
so do you, our consensus bet, man, what's it going to be for this game? Is it, are we taking, we can't be biased like me all the time.
well, no,
I'm biased.
it's
I would
definitely
say
the
the Celtics
Sixers
going to win,
with Joel
but
Embiid. It's definitely the Sixers got
better
the
roster,
advantage. Um,
allegedly.
I'm gonna go watch. I'm gonna go with the 76ers, and then JB's gonna drop 50 tonight, and he's gonna he's gonna.
It's so funny you say that because I'm wearing a Jalen Brown jersey today because he's returning and we need him bad. I do think that this could be a high scoring game. What do you think about that? You think it'd be over 233 and a half?
mm,
or more
Yeah,
defensive slow,
more
low scoring
defensive flow.
game.
Because Joel Embiid, if he's gonna be like offensively dominant, if they want to run through him, or if they're just trying to keep it the same and run through VJ and Maxi, one of the best backcourts in the league, that I think that they should, then I think it'll be a more fast paced game and we'll have more numbers, more in transition. But if they're running through Joel and Joel's playing tonight, they're gonna want to run through Joel because he's the superstar. Um,
Well,
so I would say,
that's gonna have to be our consensus bet, bro. Because
yeah,
I'm
I
not
think it's
taking
gonna
the
be like
Sixers.
108. I think it's gonna be like 109, 108 to like
Yeah, close game.
10, like 105 or something like that.
I think it would be a low scoring game too. Uh, I think we have to rely on our defense to win this game because
Mhm.
the offense for the Sixers is not the old Sixers, bro. They're not jogging up the court, wasting the clock, being um, drawing out possessions. No, they're gunning. They're running. They're
Yeah,
gunning.
yeah,
Uh, Edgecombe and Maxi are lightning bolts, bro.
yeah.
They're not playing slow. So I think our defense is gonna have to show up here. I like that JB's back because he's a good defender. So I'm going to our consensus bet is the under 233.5 because I cannot bet on the Sixers. I can't, bro. Even though they might win, I'm not gonna bet on that or tell people to bet on that. So we will consistently agree on the under. Game two though, Raptors plus 5.5 at Cavaliers minus 5.5. Over under 239.5. What about this game are you looking at in order to make the right decision on who wins?
Honestly, I'm looking at how good the Cavs roster is as a team. I will say, they have a really good starting five right now. They have a lot going on. So Raptors, they've kind of been a little disappointing overall. But this just goes back to what I say, with Zion not having help. Brandon Ingram, he's not. I just don't think he's all that. I'm not saying he's bad, but I think he has to have his own system.
Yeah,
And I don't think the Raptors are a ISO ball type of team. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Uh,
Uh,
the Raptors. So let's go over here, right? Okay. So there's Garland out. Donovan Mitchell, he is up in the air. He's questionable tonight. Questionable. And then Jared Allen, also questionable tonight. So if
yeah.
those guys don't play, the Raptors have a chance. I think the Raptors are all healthy except for Jakob Podol. Podol's out, but
Mm, I don't think
can
I
the
don't think
Raptors keep
all
it
those
close?
players are not going to be playing though. I'm gonna be honest with you, because they have a decent record right now.
Yeah.
So if if they were to drop this game, they're just going to go down in the standings. That's not what they want. They want another good top seed like they did last year because they want to run it back. That's what Devon Mitchell said last year in the playoff press conference after they went home. They want to run it back. So I think I think either Devon's going to play or one of the other key five are going to play.
Hmm.
Make sure the other that are questionable.
So my thing is the Raptors have no defense, bro. Zero. Like
They got
everyone
Ben
they
Burns.
played, except for Atlanta, has scored over 120 points on them. And even
Uh,
Atlanta had 118. So they're letting everybody put up a lot of points, way too much for my liking. This Cavaliers team, though, is not that sexy offensively because they've only put up over 113 points 2 times in their 5 games.
Who they beat
Uh,
last?
hmm?
I said who the Cavs play last?
So the Cavs just got done playing the Celtics. They lost to us.
Oh, okay. That's who they lost to. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, they just lost.
Mm.
So, and we did not even have Jalen Brown.
Yeah.
Still lost. So this Cavaliers team offensively is not sexy, bro. And but their defense is good though. Like
Cause
teams are putting up
they got the
120
Twin
on them.
Towers down there, man.
Like yeah, Mitchell is doing his job. I mean Mobley is doing his job.
Mm-hmm.
I just my question is the offense of the Raptors going to be enough? Because the Raptors offense is good. They've been scoring
Yeah.
points too. They ain't been getting blown out and not making it tough on the other team.
And I don't think RJ Barrett is a bad defender. That's probably going to be who's guarding um, Devon Mitchell if he does play. And I would say the offensive output of the Rappers might be able to win this game for you. Emmanuel quickly, a good 3-point shooter. Um, Scotty Barnes, he's their superstar. I think he's still
Yeah.
got to develop a little bit more. But hey, now now's the time. I guess
In this
there's no
NBA
better time
Cup,
than now.
and also like in the NBA Cup, bro, anything can happen.
Oh
And
yeah,
like these teams who, yeah, they're 1-4, but the Raptors are like, hey, I don't care if we're 1-4. This tournament, we are all 0-0 in this tournament
yeah.
because it's first round. So
hmm
I think this Raptors team can keep it close. What say you?
Um, I think they do keep it close. I will say I think they do keep it close. Um, they got some good pieces over there. Jakob Poeltl who can get some rebounds too. So I'm thinking they're gonna keep it close.
Our consensus bet for this game is the Raptors plus 5.5. They might not win, but they could keep it close. And I agree with my bro on that one, man. Just because they're healthy, they do play very well offensively. Yeah, their defense kind of sucks, bro, but the Cavs are limited with people. There's Garland still out. Sam Merrill still out. A lot of guys are coming in, maybe playing, but playing injured, like Jared Allen. So it's it's a really hard game to pick, but I gotta go with the road dogs on this one. And I guess my boy Kobe agrees with me on this. But
Yeah.
game 3 is crazy though, because these are a surprising team versus a team that should be doing well. It's the Knicks at the Bulls. The Bulls got the home field advantage for the first game because they have a better record than the Knicks, which is surprising to most people.
Yeah.
We said that last game, last podcast. The Bulls are surprising. They're doing a
Oh
lot.
yeah.
So it's Knicks, Bulls, over under 233.5. Bulls are 5-point underdogs at home. What do you think about this game, man?
Hmm. I think if the Bulls win this next game, it's just going to get them more notoriety. It's going to be like, hey, these guys are legit. They're actually legit if they beat the Knicks. Um, I don't think it's going to happen though. I think the Knicks take a page out of their book in that team basketball aspect because I think anybody can play team basketball. Um, it's just a matter of want and a matter of people's egos, not people not taking shots that are contested or that are unneeded, and making that extra pass. So honestly, I think with OG Anunoby, with Josh Hartbeck, with Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns, some good 3-point shooters and decent defenders. I think that they're going to be able to get it done. Because at the end of the day, they are a playoff team.
They are a playoff team, and the Bulls may look like one early on, but unless
They
they
could
add a
drop the
piece,
ball any minute.
yeah, unless they add a piece to the Bulls team, a superstar of some sort, I don't see them going very far. But do you think the total 233.5 is too high or not high enough?
Not high enough. I think this is going to be a very big scoring game. A lot of transition buckets, fast paced play. I think Bulls, they run fast paced offense. I think that's kind of how they're getting their points right now. For the Knicks, I think Jalen Brunson, he personally, if he has a ball in his hands, he likes to slow it down, but he can run in transition. He's good at making that extra pass. So I think it's going to be a high score game, man.
I like this over too, bro. And I know you're very confident in the Knicks. I
Hmm.
still want to put some respect on the Bulls' name, and I will not be taking the Knicks -5.5. I do agree, as you agree, which is why we have this consensus bet so we can come to the same mindset. And our mindset is on this over 233.5. I do think that both teams are going to be scoring. Also, the Bulls, they are averaging over 120 points at the crib. They average that. That means they're more than likely to score over 120 points in this game. And that means that if
Hmm.
the Knicks are favored to win, they better score 120 points too,
For
because
sure.
they got to. And Karl Anthony Towns is playing tonight. He's back. He's probable. So they have a chance to really do something. But Vucevic, old man Vucevic, is not bad. Okay, he can
Um,
contend with this Karl Anthony Towns. And I
yeah.
think the Knicks will shoot more threes in this game than they usually do. And they usually have better defense at home, not on the road.
Hey, do you think that if you swapped out Karl Anthony Towns and Vucevic, do you think that the Knicks would be a better or worse team?
I don't think they'd be a worse team, but on the flip coin, the Bulls would be really good.
Hey.
The Bulls would be, oh my God. God dang, the Bulls would be going to the playoffs for sure. Like, uh, Vucevic wouldn't make them worse though, but I do think Karl Anthony Towns is the better player, and he has more of a bag. Uh, he tries to dribble the ball pretty well, and I don't think Vucevic has that in him to dribble the
No,
ball at all. So
no, no. Vucevic, he cannot dribble the ball. Karl Anthony Towns, he can put the ball on the floor. I will say Vooch does have the advantage on the playmaking side.
oh, for
Because
sure.
Vucevic is a better playmaker for sure. And I think in the Knicks system, it would be kind of interesting, bro. I would kind of like to see that, bro, because Vooch is a very good playmaker. And
I
that,
think I think he's a better defender than Cat, and he's a better
mm,
rebounder than Cat too.
yeah,
100% better rebounder than Cat. This is
yeah,
years of stats showing that he's the better rebounder than Cat Williams. Maybe Cat Williams, Cat Towns.
yeah.
So
Cat can just dunk on anybody, and he can drop 30 to 50 at any point.
he literally has the aggression that I like, though. Which
Yeah,
is why I don't think Vucevic would fit well with the Knicks because he doesn't have that dog in him.
that's
He's more
fair.
of a the European guys are finesse, bro. They don't like the dog. We had this conversation too. Like I said, we have so many combos we can just bring it back to the show. In every episode, you talked about how the European guys are just they're finessers, bro. They don't want
Yeah.
to they're not trying to posterize you. They're not trying to get in your face and talk crap. Like the best ones like Dirk. They wouldn't know dogs, bro. They were just like, hey, we're gonna ball. If you try to stop me, it ain't gonna work. But I'm not gonna talk
Mhm.
crap to you though. Yeah.
Nah, for
So
sure. Nah, for sure. Don't forget about those silent dogs too, because Timmy Duncan, he'll whoop up on you and won't say a word.
he won't say a word to you,
Same
bro.
thing for Kawhi,
And,
man. Kawhi, he don't say a word either. He's a dog too, man. But ugh,
and you know, that's probably where you learned it from. Timmy Duncan. He's like,
probably.
man,
See, I'm
don't
just
say
gonna
a
be like
word.
Timmy.
Just hoop. Don't say a word, just hoop. So yeah, I like this over, bro, a lot. I think it's going to be a high scoring game. I think the Knicks will have to put up buckets here if they want to beat the Bulls at home. The Bulls, the Chicago is probably lit right now. They're like, hey, we 4-0. We ain't lost yet.
Nah, for
We,
real.
we might lose tonight, but we about to go off until we do lose. So like, I think that it would be a packed crowd. First NBA Cup for them that they actually look forward to
Hmm.
possibly winning with the start that they had.
Yeah.
So I like the over a lot. It's not low. It's not high enough.
If
But
they do win this game, this would put them in a very, very good position to win the NBA Cup. I will say that.
if they win this game, they have a really easy road
Yeah.
for sure. But game 4 for us in this NBA Cup beginnings, Lakers plus 1.5 at the Grizzlies minus 1.5. Over under 239 and a
Mm.
half. Highest. This is a high total. This is up there. They'll say, hey, buckets will be scored. But Luka Doncic will return for the Lakers. So Austin Reeves, take off your cape. No more Superman. Give it back to Luka, and you just do everything else. So what do you think of this game, bro?
I don't think, dude. That's a dang good backcourt, man. That is a dang good freaking backcourt. I'm talking about Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, but dude, Luca and Austin Reeves in the backcourt, man, where Luca can really play make, get back into his rhythm. It's his first game back, dude. He's gonna cook. He's gonna absolutely cook. There are some defensive problems that I see for the Lakers, of course.
Yeah.
With DeAndre Ayton, he's not the best defender.
No.
Um, Backup point guard wise, they got Gabe Vincent. He's a decent defender. He's not the best defender. Not against Shaw, of course. I feel like he will get dunked on. He's been dunked on multiple times by multiple people. Um,
Yeah.
uh, but yeah, I'm thinking the Lakers is going to take this one.
Yeah, bro. I'm also with you on that. My thing is I like the Lakers because they are the more veteran team. The Grizzlies have
Yeah.
a lot of young guys, bro. Like I don't even know the name of, bro. Like, do you know who Ken Spencer is?
They have some rookies. That's actually the dude from Golden State's brother.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they're like twin brothers.
Dang.
Yeah.
Well, he's on there, and I just don't know about a lot of these guys when it comes to like. So also Marcus Smart's coming back for the Lakers too.
Hmm.
So like this is a lot more veteran leadership that we can rely on here. And John Morant is pretty much on his own. Him and Jaren Jackson, they're
Yeah.
pretty much on the island by themselves. Oh wait, KCP's there too.
Yeah,
So,
KCP, but yeah.
but like not only do they have young guys, a lot of their guys are hurt. Zach Edey out still. Scottie Pippen Jr. out still. Ty Jerome still out. Like so, even the backups that you have that are reliable aren't even healthy. So you're relying on Javon Small, Cam Spencer, Cedric Coward, John Conchar, Santi
Hey, Cedric Coward,
Alexander.
man. I mean the
He
dog.
balls. He's a dog. But I don't think the starters, John Morant, KCP, Jalen Wells, Jaren Jackson Jr., Jock Landale, bro. Are you Jock Landale versus DeAndre Ayton? He's chopped liver. Like he ain't gonna be doing nothing.
Yeah, I got the Lakers, man. I'm not even gonna lie. I got the Lakers. I think the Grizzlies really got something to prove. I think they're gonna ball out. Their rookies are gonna ball out. They've been balling out. Cedric Howard, it's he's one of the best rookies in this rookie class. I will say.
He balls. I like him. But I agree with you, man. The consensus bet for this game is the Lakers on the money line
On the money
because
line.
they should, bro. They have no other reason to lose this game. John Morant, he will probably have his way, but you still got Marcus Smart who will make it tough on him. Okay, you got
Mm,
some guys. Even Austin Reeves plays good defense too. Like
yeah.
Luca, we'll see if Luca can step it up on the defense, bro, because he's not been a defensive player his entire career.
They gonna hide
But
him in the corner.
literally, so like, I just really wonder how the team will play now that Luca's back defensively because they've been beaten. They beat the Timberwolves. They should not have beaten them, bro. They should not even been close.
But really though, I mean,
What the Timberwolves? You had that happen? You thought that was gonna happen?
no. But
Yeah,
I will
bro.
say, hey, but I will say, Austin Reeves is a dog, man. And he
He's,
did just drop 50 before that.
yeah,
So
he's
like,
been
am I
on.
surprised? No, I'm not surprised.
And that's why I'm really confident on this on them beating the Grizzlies because now you saw what they can do without Luca against a good team.
hmm
Now you're seeing them again with Luca versus a decent team. Like they're not the Grizzlies aren't better than the Timberwolves. We all agree on that. So
Yeah.
them beating Minnesota without Luca, and then now them with Luca to face the
I
Grizzlies.
don't think was Ant playing. I don't think Ant was playing.
Good question actually. Let me go make sure.
So I think I almost watched this game last night, but I fell asleep.
Oh yeah, you're right. He did not play. He did not play. So that does make a lot of difference
Yeah.
because he probably would have dropped 30.
At
And
least.
then the Lakers
At
would have
least
definitely
30.
lost, bro. I'm telling you. The Lakers would have probably got blown out. But,
No, I think I almost watched this game, but I saw that Ant wasn't playing, and I saw Lakers were already winning, and I was just like,
you know,
yeah,
I ain't watching that.
yeah, I ain't watching that.
Like, no, thank you.
I better go to sleep. I'm tired.
Literally. But I do like the Lakers in this game. But game 5, Jazz plus 3.5 at the Suns minus 3.5 over
Hmm.
237.5. This is the rematch from Laurie Markkinen dropping 50 on him, 51, and being one of the best scorers in a game for the Jazz since the mailman. So
I think the
are the
Suns get their
Jazz
get
going to
back.
win again, or the Suns going to get their get back at the crib? What's going to happen here?
I think the Suns gonna get their get back, man. Um, I say that because Devin Booker, he's a dog, man. I'll be honest with you. Um, I'm not sure who's on the injury list for the Suns, but I will say the Jazz, they're still a really young team. Still a really young team, so they're still trying to figure out their footing in this league. Larry Markin, I don't see him dropping 50 again. Specifically against the Suns, he could drop 50, later on in the season or next week, but not again against the Suns. If that does happen, I would be very surprised because they're going to have different defensive schemes for him so that he is hindered. Be like, okay, well, we're going to have anybody else score 50 but you, Laurie Markkinen, and we're going to double team you, and that's just how it's going to be. Um,
That's how it should be. And the
exactly.
injury report for the Suns, Jalen Green is out still. Dylan Brooks is out still. And that's it. Everybody else ready to go for them.
Which
But
those are
yeah.
big names that are big, really needed on the injury list there.
Oh, they need him for sure.
100%.
On the Jazz, they're only missing George Niang and Isaiah Collier. He will be out. Oh, actually, bro, Isaiah moved Collier. I like him. I like Isaiah Collier. Honestly, I
Mm-hmm.
think he's a good player. He had a good end of the season last year at guard. He got sent to
Mm-hmm.
the G League today. Dang,
No, for real.
dang, bro, that's ugly.
Bro, he did good last year, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, that's
It's just that
wild.
the Jazz are not a good team.
Yeah, and honestly, they don't have enough talent in my eyes on their team to be putting Isaiah Collier on the in the G League.
Well, that means they want to give another rookie a shot at point guard.
Oh wait, I lied, bro. They actually have some guards that are pretty good that could probably rival Isaiah Collier
Keontae George.
and Walter Clayton Jr., bro, from Florida,
Yeah.
the,
Yeah.
the, the rookie. He's good
Mm-hmm.
too.
Facts.
So he shoots well, and he's a playmaker and a relentless scorer. He was the number one scorer in that playoffs last year, in the college playoffs last year, bro. So
Yeah.
I can see why they don't really care about Isaiah Collier right now, but I think he should be on the roster soon, back on the roster soon, because it's bullcrap.
I'm back on A roster. Somebody I feel like should pick him up. He'd be a good solid point guard. I feel like right now. Um,
Well, we know he's
who?
gonna kill the G League. He's gonna destroy them in the G League. Good luck,
But
everybody
I
playing
will
him.
say there is a lot of point guards like right now. Like I can't think of a team that doesn't have a decent starting point guard that I would put Isaiah Collier on.
Yeah, we got to see more of these young guys for the Jazz, man. Do you think the Suns cover the 3.5? Do they win by 4, or is it maybe a total? We can attack this total over under 237.5. Do you think it'd be a high scoring game or a low scoring game?
I think it's gonna be another.
Hey, the
I
last
think it's
game
gonna be
was
another high scoring game. I think it's gonna be
yeah,
another high scoring game because they're gonna double D Book and they're gonna double Laurie Markkinen. That's all they're gonna do the whole game. So other players are gonna be able to shoot and play a lot more openly. The floor is gonna be more open. I feel like so transition baskets are gonna come faster, easier, and more consistent.
and I do think that the Suns don't play a very good defense. Period. They they've allowed over 120 points in every game except for one, their
Mm.
last game versus Memphis. So I don't see them playing good defense. Uh, bro, man, the Jazz put up 138 effortlessly, bro, on them. Of course, they played two tougher teams. They played the Clippers and they played the Denver Nuggets.
Mm-hmm.
So of course those guys are gonna put up 129, 30 points, 130 on them for sure, guaranteed.
Yeah.
But do the Jazz have enough to put up another 130, 120 on them?
If they want to win, they're gonna have to.
True.
Um, or I think it's definitely capable. I think the Suns, just as you said, they're not the defensive team this year, especially with Dylan Brooks being out right now. He's like their defensive honcho. So I
Yeah,
think,
man. I,
yeah,
I think I'm with you, bro, on that. The over 237.5. It's a late game too, bro. You know these late games usually go up. They usually be high scoring, man. Yeah, that is a 9 p.m. kickoff, bro. I mean, a 9 p.m. tip off.
yeah.
So it's gonna be a late one. The consensus bet for this game is the over
Ooh,
237.5. So let's just run through these games one more time, bro. And let everybody know what we got. We got Celtics plus 1.5 at 76ers over under 233.5. Our best bet. We're not gonna bet against the Celtics out of respect. Thank you, Kobe, for respecting the team. We're gonna take the under 233.5 defense. Is what we need to happen if Boston wants a chance. Slow down these young bucks.
Yeah.
Make every bucket count. Slow down. VJ Edgecombe, bro. Stop him. Somebody.
Yeah, or at least make him
He
pass
is.
the ball to Joel, and then we'll
Yeah.
figure him out. Or I don't know.
Like honestly, I would be like, hey, let Joel kill me. Don't let the other young guys kill me. Because if they kill you, it's by the 3 pointer.
As long as you guys don't foul and you guys don't let them hit threes, Joel,
Yeah.
go ahead. Do what you tire yourself out.
Yeah, exactly. For real. Just do not let them run up the court and just shoot threes on you. Because they've been known to do that, right? As of
Big
this season.
Tyrese
That's
Maxey is so fast. He's like a gunslinger, man.
what I'm
He,
saying.
he shoots
Slow.
it so fast off the transition three. It's ridiculous.
We have to slow the game down. Boston, you got to do it, bro. So that is our consensus bet for game one. And then Raptors plus 5.5 at Cavaliers minus 5.5. Over unders 239.5. We are trusting the Raptors to keep this game close
Yes, sir.
because of the injuries that the Cavaliers have, the lack of a bench. They traded a couple of bench players. We just don't know what's going to happen with this Cavaliers team, man. And even on the road, the Raptors have a lot of guys who don't look the sexiest on paper, but they do put up buckets and they do play as a team. And they have been on the same team for a while. The only new addition really to this starting five is Brandon Ingram. Everybody else, Quickly, Barnes, RJ Barrett, they've already been on the team for an entire season already together. So like they have a lot of mesh. They have to get Brandon Ingram more involved and more included into this offensive firepower. But they do put up points. They go play defense, but they gonna put up points. But this Cavaliers team has not really put up a lot of points, not consistently, because they're missing guys. They need to go get a bench somehow. But Raptors plus 5.5, keep it close, man. You ain't gotta win. You gotta keep it close. And game three, Knicks minus 5.5 at Bulls plus 5.5. Over unders 233.5. We think the total is not high enough. 233.5 over
Over.
because the Knicks are going to have to put up points here. You're on the road. The Bulls are not a slow paced team. They will shoot you out of the gym. They have scored over 120 points in a majority of their games so far this season. That's why they're 4-0. Because you have to run and gun. And if you can't run and gun, you're in trouble. So I can see a lot of threes being taken by the Knicks tonight, even though they are not a 3-point shooting team. They are not. They
Yeah.
are a free throw line or mid range or
I mean,
slasher.
Knicks definitely can shoot the three. They got Carl Anthony Towns, Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, all 3 and D players. Other than Cat.
Other than Cat. And I think they're gonna have to this game, even though it's not their they can do it, but it isn't their game. They want to make it slow, gritty, grimy,
Slow pace, yeah.
but they're gonna have to run up this court tonight because the Bulls ain't having it, bro. They're gonna be like,
The transition game is gonna depend on who wins.
yeah, exactly. So I do think that this Bulls team is gonna, if they're gonna lose, they're gonna lose guns blazing. So
Right.
over 233.5. Lakers plus 1.5 at Grizzlies minus 1.5. Over unders 239.5. Lakers money line. Luca Magic. Kobe said it.
Take
Luca
the money
Magic.
line. Can't
Take
stop Luka Magic.
Yes, bro. We cannot doubt Luca and his return. Yes, he missed a couple games. However, it was his finger. It wasn't like his calf, hamstring, ankle. It's his finger.
And
He'll
I
be all
think
right.
I think Austin Reeves plays better whenever he doesn't have all the eyes on him. That's just me. I think whenever there's another body because they're gonna double Luca whenever if he does get hot. So that's just gonna leave wide open shots for Austin Reeves, man, and it's gonna be another 50 ball if they let it.
Yes, I do think that the pressure not being on him makes him a better all around player. But
Oh yeah,
whenever he's by himself, he is
better
a
team
better
player,
scorer, better scorer.
first
Yeah,
world.
he doesn't really play make very much when he's only him, but you really can't. He's like, hey, bro, you're the only star out here.
Yeah.
Shoot 40 times. But but like now that Lucas here, let Lucas shoot 30 times. You shoot 20 times, and we call it a night.
Oh
So
no.
so I think he's going to be more of a facilitator today. I would so there's a prop bet that I have over under 29.5 points for Austin Reeves. I'm taking the under. I don't think he scored 30 points tonight. Austin Reeves.
Um,
What do you think? You think he scores over 29 points? I think Luka's gonna do a lot of work.
he might. He might.
Also,
'Cause it just comes down to offensive rhythm. So like Reeves has been hot since he started this season. He has not been cold not once. So I would say it's definitely very possible. And Luka Doncic is known for playmaking. So with him coming back from injury, maybe he wants to just drop 20, 10, and 10 and pass it to Reeves. But I don't know.
it's tough, but I think that this Memphis team is not good enough that you don't need your stars to really like go off on them. Like they don't have a lot of crazy defenders that could like force more upon
Yeah.
Austin Reeves. Like whenever they log, if someone were to lock down Luca, okay, Austin Reeves, do something, do something. When we're locked down, but Luca should have his way here. Even Vanderbilt and Rui Hachimura should have their way here too. These are not good. This is not a good Grizzlies team. They have two good players, I think.
Yeah, they're gonna have to double a lot. So as soon as the Luca gets to the point where he's able to do his way, they're gonna double team him. He's gonna pass it to Austin Reeves.
Yep. And then I feel like the Grizzlies are going to try and make it to where, hey, don't let Austin Reeves and don't let Luca be the reason why we lose. But Luca is guaranteed 20 points. So it's like, really don't let Austin Reeves kill us. Because, like, honestly, Luca's going to get his 20. You can't stop that. It's just guaranteed. But you can possibly stop Austin Reeves from going bananas on you. So I feel like he'd be a focal point on the defensive side. I'm taking the under his 29.5 points. And then game five, last game of the night, well, for us, is Jazz plus 3.5 at Suns, minus 3.5, over under 237.5. We have bet on the over 237.5. I think the Jazz and the Suns are going to get to another shootout because the last game was over 170 points. I mean, over 270 points. It was 136, 134, overtime, crazy. But before overtime even happened, it was over this number. So they're going over 237 regardless of overtime. I think it happens again in Phoenix. And yeah, that is our bets for tonight, week, or game one. Uh, the first installment of the NBA Cup. And it's going to be a good NBA Cup, I think. The games we did not talk about, the games we avoided. We did avoid some games. We avoided the first game, which is the Hawks Pacers. I just, I don't know, man. I'm just not hype on it. Like, you have any thoughts about it? Because I didn't really think about even taking this game.
I think this is gonna be a. I think it's gonna be a good game because you kind of get to see these are both teams that had some slumps in the start of the year. So I think this would be a good win for one of them, if that makes something in sense. Pacers don't have a win. I think the Hawks got one win. So I think this would be a good like, okay, let's get our stuff together, let's get our mind right,
Yeah,
and
it's a
get
morale booster.
yeah, get done what needs to get done, regardless if that's Trey Young That's Pascal Siakam. You know what I'm saying? Momentum is something that can start at any time. So if one of these teams do win this game, um, do expect them to get some good momentum
I
going into
agree.
the NBA Cup.
We faded the Nuggets at the Blazers. What are your thoughts about that game?
It's gonna be a mop. I
The
got
Nuggets
the
going
Nuggets mopping them.
Nuggets gonna mop them?
Yeah.
Probably. It probably is gonna happen. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think Jamal Murray is gonna have a crazy game because they got Drew Holiday. They don't have a bad squad. They have a pretty good squad. They got Drew Holiday. They got Jeremy Grant. Um, they have some good
They're all
players over
vets.
there,
They're all vets.
all vets, and I mean they have Dalton Clingan. They got Scoot Henderson
Abdija.
still with Scoot Henderson's hurt right now, but
We got Abdija. He's all right.
oh yeah, oh yeah,
And
yeah.
Kamara.
Oh, Kamara too. Kamara too. They got some dogs over there.
So I felt like it could be a close game, but we avoided that game because the Nuggets should destroy them.
Mop them.
It
Yeah.
really should. They have a healthy team. Everyone's back. Everyone's looking good. Like,
They just don't
yeah,
have anybody to stop Jokic.
yeah. If there's no one, bro, Klingon versus Jokic is crazy. That's not going to be good.
I was about to say I saw Jokic win his last game. He got 20, 10, and 10, and it was effortless. It was just so easy.
He's one of the best, bro. Like literally. And the last game we faded was the Pelicans winless at the Clippers.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons, man. The Pelicans suck. And Clippers should mop them too. But the line is kind of crazy too. Like the betting line is Clippers minus 10.5. Like they're gonna beat them that bad. That's crazy.
I mean, Kawhi is going to cook.
Yeah, he is.
So is James Harden.
He's gonna destroy them, bro. But hey, that's the NBA Cup, man. First round. And we will be back to talk about the second round later this weekend, maybe the beginning of Monday. And hey, if you guys are like college basketball, there will be college basketball on Monday. So watch that. Get your teams up. I think I'm gonna wear my college jersey, North Carolina jersey, next show, just because in the spirit of college basketball.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. But hey, thank you everybody for coming for watching the show. Like and subscribe
For sure.
to the
For sure.
show.
For sure. Don't be that one
Like
guy who don't like and subscribe, man. Come on, bro. Talk about
clearly,
you. Come on,
I
let's go,
know.
man.
Yeah, man. Like I know you watching the show. Just subscribe so you can get the alerts when you know we are posting, so that you can continuously not miss a show. So that you can get the bets in before the game starts, so you know when to do it. Like you're just gonna guess and assume we dropped it at 1 o'clock, but actually it's 2 o'clock. Now what? You missed the whole bets. So like, subscribe, support the team, support the Money Huddle podcast, the Money Huddle boys.
Show some
Okay,
love.
hey, but good luck with your best always, bro, and peace.